All right. We are back at the desk. Let's get this done this time, man. I tried before, right? I tried. I'm gonna turn the apps off, man. Let me turn my app off right now. Um, right? Because I did this earlier, man. In the process of me starting it, I could not pass on that offer. I just could not pass on it, right? Um, but you know, I got to work my business as well, right? But with that being said, let's get this done now. Like I said, I'm gonna turn the phone off. I'm gonna turn the phone off so we're not distracted. Right? We don't want to be distracted. I'm gonna make sure the levels are clear. I gotta make sure my levels are clear. And then we're gonna cook. We're going to officially cook. Right? I am going to cook, y'all. Right? I'm going to cook. I got none in the building yet. Nobody's in the building yet, huh? Right? Nobody's in here yet. All right, we want to make sure we're sounding good though. And then I'm gonna turn up. This is gonna be my Gully TV reaction. Now I attempted to do this earlier. Like I said, then I got caught up in running around. I had to make a couple dollars, man. 'Cause one thing about me, I'm not gonna leave money on the table to do a live stream anymore. Because um, what I have come to the realization of is that not only um, is streaming all right, let me make sure I'm sounding good. Two in the building, hit the like button, y'all. All right, let me make sure I'm sounding good. Yeah, we sound crystal clear. Hit the like button. We're gonna get this done now. I had to make a couple dollars, right? Because when I do my live streams, for whatever reason, right, you niggas don't, and I say this respectfully, you people don't support the product. So I gotta make my money, right? I gotta make my money. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me go out here and make a couple dollars, man. Right? I was like, yeah, let me go out here and make a couple dollars before I sit around and do this live stream. Because, like I said, you dudes, my audience is growing, but it's like they consistently try to put me with the jealous fans, man. I'm not on that wave, man. Like we trying to grow, we trying to go, man. Stop sending my notifications or lapdale notifications to these content crabs that was always in competition. That watch me really develop and build a platform, and thought by attempting to ignore the work or not acknowledge it, it was stopping the growth, man. I don't care. We're moving into 2026, right? So that whole and it's too many of them to name, right? I don't even care for their fellowship anymore. I just throw it in their face now, like I'm still here, still strong, stronger than ever. About to catch wreck, right? But this is the Gully TV. Now, like I said, unfortunately, you know, I did a live, I did a live stream on Casa, but like I said, I wasn't here. I wasn't at the desk, so I think the audio for the Unkasa live stream might have been. It was to me. It came out good, but it could have been better. Like I said, when you're at the desk and I have the microphone and the PCs and the laptop, the audio and everything is going to be a lot clearer and better. But nonetheless, we're gonna touch on. Look at these thumbnails is fire. Shout out to CW thumbnails, right? I dropped the Keyshawn Davis files a little bit, right? That was the boxing. These are my posts right here, my literature, right? It's cool when they do it. Check that out, right? The Jealous Fan Zone, 50 Cent. We're gonna get to that too. That's definitely gonna be on this, right? Um, that's what you just see me do. This one right here is what you just see me do. When support doesn't show up, the work does. That's why I had to go get the work. I want to did that quick return, got the work, right? Because like I said, I sit on here and live stream for an hour. People will come in and out the live stream, won't even hit the like button. Like this nasty work, right? But they will attempt to take what I'm talking on and speaking on and run off and sit on a nasty panel or sit around for hours and it is what it is, right? But Gully TV on Unkasa. Now remember I did the Unkasa piece. Today's Friday. Like I've been working so much. I don't know. Well, I think Wednesday evening, Wednesday afternoon, Unkasa did a live stream and Unkasa was going in. And remember I did the live stream and I was saying, I was like, damn, Gully, shout out to Gully TV. I'm like, nah, you depicting a picture of Gully trying to make him look kind of petty. But I'm like, Gully has shown that he's at the mall. He got a storefront. He has his websites. He's doing them things. And I said I was gonna, do the Gully side too, because Unkasa depicted him as being a lame, like a mark, a buster, living at home, a fake hustler, a woman beater, all these things, right? Gully got to it today, man. Gully, yo, I was in the chat, man. He didn't acknowledge my chat, but I was in the chat. Gully sugar free. Gully did not duck from the smoke. He said, "Yeah, smack a bitch." Put his hoes in check. We're gonna get to all of that, man. But see, some of the things that Gully said about Unkasa, and I'm gonna say this, right? I know somebody that knows Unkasa personally. They know who they are. I'm gonna just say one of my sources. And some of the things that Gully was saying, one of my sources co-signed that already about Unkasa. So, we have to cover both sides of the spectrum over here as content creators and doing reactions. I did the Unkasa reaction. Now this is the Gully TV reaction. I will put the link in the description box for the audio. A couple y'all in here, just let me know if y'all can hear this audio. That's the only participation I'm asking, right? If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to give $1 in the Cash App. Um, we're not doing a hat giveaway today. You missed out on that yesterday. The hat giveaway was yesterday. Here we go. Gully was on for a whole hour. Here we go. Let's get to it.
Make that tune on me. Can I land this baddie? Not a stress sweat BM gets in the way. Luckily, I have.
The surgery is gonna go on for a couple of days.
Yo, can y'all hear it?
I gotta edit some video. But yo, come on in here.
Can y'all hear it? Let me know if y'all can hear the audio. This is Gully coming back at Unkasa.
Have some fun this morning. I'm up preparing to get on the road. I got an interview that I gotta go take care of. He said, let's go. Come on in here.
Yeah, it was an hour 33
He said, you saw the
minutes.
Haitian Jack trailer? Yeah, that's the joint that they did.
Well, let's go. We're gonna fast forward a little bit.
Unkasa leave here and go back to New York to battle Bones Brigante. A few months later, he comes back to Erie for the N1 mixtape tour basketball game. With him, he brings two guys, one named Skibo Debo and one named Money Marv. He got to the basketball game late, so he didn't perform, but we still had an after party later that night. So we in the club. It's me, Baby Shaq, Hot Sauce, a couple other and one guys. We in the club, and Un is there, Money Marv is there, and Skibo Debo is there. Now, he hasn't formally really introduced me to Skibo Debo. Debo basically introduced himself. We might have shook hands earlier at the basketball game, but he basically introduced himself. He said, this is what he says. He said, yo, I see what you doing out here. I see how you moving and shit. This is who I am. This is what I do. Maybe we should do something sometime. I said, okay, bet. Over the course of the next couple of days, Skibo Debo pulls out a CD and told me that he rapped too. I wasn't introduced to him initially as a rapper. He said he rapped too. Gave me a CD. I started to listen to his music. I told him right away, I said, yo, you can make it as a rapper. This music is hot. You can make it as a rapper. He had a song called I Really Do This. I ended up doing the music video for I Really Do This, and he ended up going to World Star. Skibo Debo told me, he said, yo, we going to Miami for Memorial Day weekend in a couple of days. You should come down too. I'm like, word? I said, what's going on down there? And he basically told me it was like, it was the thing to do at the time, Memorial Day weekend. This is when Miami was really
Stop. All right. He's kind of laying his foundation right here. Remember? Because Unkasa said that basically Gully was down there with Miami and with them, and he was a bum. He didn't know how to dress. He didn't have money type of shit. So he's laying his foundation down now, right? I just want to put that out there because I talked about the Unkasa shit, and Unkasa went off. So he's laying his foundation down now, man. Right? There's always two sides to the story. 12-minute mark, y'all.
He said, yo, man, hop on a flight, come through. You ain't got to pay for nothing.
See? Let's stop it. So Skibo Debo told him, hop on a flight, you ain't got to pay for nothing. Unkasa made it seem like this is, we got to point these things out now. And remember, this is over the $25 that they, the rhinestones and all of that, right? But Gully's gonna get to all of these things. He's gonna, switch the narrative because Unkasa made it seem like it's two sides to every story, man. We letting Gully get his off right now, y'all. So right there, he was informed that this fly out, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Come to Miami Memorial.
I already had clothes, I already had jewelry, custom jewelry with my name, Gully TV, ICP. So I had all of that shit already. I hop on the.
Let's stop it. See, every time I'm gonna let a lot of play, and I'm gonna stop a lot. Remember, Unkasa said that he had a $45 chain, fake chain in Harlem. So Gully's saying that he had customized jewelry already. Gully TV chain, diamond pieces, and all of that. Because remember, Unkasa said that he had a $45 fake chain from 2/5, I believe, or somewhere up there. But Gully has changed the narrative on that. That is about the 12-minute, 30-second mark.
I hop on the plane and I go to Miami for the first time. I never had encountered or seen so much opulence and beauty. This is my first very, very close encounter with the hip-hop industry. Like I said, I was a DVD already, but going to Miami at this time, this is a different experience. You're seeing everything and everybody up close. When I get there, I am Gully TV DVD. I got Gully TV hanging around my neck. I'm big, I'm muscular. We moving around in Miami. This is a story that I've told on here many and many a times. And I've allowed Unkasa to tell his part of this Miami trip. I've allowed him to tell his story too, because he was there. He introduced me to Skibo Debo. When I get there, it's 7, 8, 9. It's a bunch of other niggas there too. I'm assuming it's from Harlem, but they not. They from Middletown, New York. Some hustling ass niggas. They doing music too. They are called Swerve Up Records. This is who Un is moving around with at the time. Some niggas from Middletown called Swerve Up Records. While we're in Miami, I flew down there. I had like $900. This is my first time going to Miami. I bought my ticket before I left. I bought my ticket. After I got off the phone with Debo, this wasn't buying no ticket no weeks in advance or nothing. I bought the ticket right away. I got on the next thing smoking to Miami. Boom, when I get there, I got ID. I don't have no debit card. At the time, I never even had no debit card. I got like 900 in my pocket. I paid when I get there, Debo said, when you get here, call me. I called him. He said, get a cab to South Beach. We had...
Look what these people are about to fit in.
This is Gully's side.
Majestic and magnificent.
Maybe the Days Inn or some shit. It was like maybe a Hilton or Days Inn. It was a decent hotel, but once I started to go down there for myself, I went to the level of Fountain Blue and shit like that. When I get there, we all in one room because I want to dispel some shit. And I'm in the process, I'm going to run this little nigga over. And everything that I'm saying to y'all, I got the pictures. Like I said, I'm media. I'm Gully TV media. I got the pictures. I got it on videotape, all of that shit. I got the pictures. You're going to see me. While in Miami, it's 8 or 9 of us. We rolling around down there, and I'm shooting Skibo Debo's music video. I really do this over the course of a couple of days. This video, you can see it on YouTube. Skibo Debo, I really do this. When we done with Miami, We go back to New York, straight to New York. While we're in Miami, because I don't like this big money shit that this broke ass nigga talking about. While we're in Miami, it's 8 of us in one room. It's 8 of us in one room. We basically all stand in Skibo Debo's room. It's 8 of us, no bullshit, in one room. We land on the floors and everything. Me, I done had no problem with it. It's my first time in Miami. I got a backpack full of clothes. I got money. During the course of these 3 days in Miami, was it 3 days? Yeah, like 3 days or some shit like that. We partying and going places and shit like this.
Yo, let me stop it, right? I'm gonna say this, right? How Gully just explained how they was moving around. It might be like that, you know. You out of town, you grinding, you want to come up, you making your moves. Everybody's packed in one room. Sometimes it's like a suite. If you know about some of these locations, if you ever been out of town, right? You can have a room like that because what he said, like 8, 9 dudes. Everybody could probably rock out because if you got a big room like that, like I've been to, we was in Vegas before a fight, and we were staying at the Platinum, and we was like that, but it was like we had like a suite type of a room. It was almost like an apartment because you had a pull out couch, which was the bed. Then you had the room that had 2 beds. So that's 3 beds right there. Then one person might sleep on the floor. You got the chair. Like, so what he's explaining is typical. Sometimes when you make moves like that out of town, right? I just wanted to put that out there. This is Gully's side, man. Gully's about to go in and just really, this 16-minute mark, he's going to go in and go hard.
We partying and going places and shit like this, shit like that, right? I'm not familiar with resort taxes and all of the expenses associated with Miami. So by day two, my 900 is gone. I'm basically popped. But everywhere we go, Skibo Debo is paying for everything.
See, he kept it tall. He said that.
While we're in Miami, nobody had no bras but me and Skibo Debo and shit. What I do got is something that I was born with: charisma, good looks, and a body. I bagged the baddest bitch down there of all of us. A Trinidadian named Sophia. I have to make sure that I interject all of this shit because despite me only having $900 and getting broke by the second or third day,
gross, dude. Why
he's keeping it tall.
Oh,
the story here, story.
Third day, I still got my good looks. I bagged this bitch named Sophia. She's running with me. I'm saying this because I'm explaining to y'all the significance of Skibo Debo. The last day we was there, we went to this seafood spot, and I know how much money I got in my pocket. I'm looking at the menu, and I got to pay for me and my broad. I'm looking at the menu, and I'm assessing the amount of money that I got in my pocket. I made sure that I let her order first because I got to make sure that I feed her. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure that I feed her. I didn't drink alcohol at the time. I was making sure that I took care of her. I had to make sure that I took care of her. And, we going back up north. The motherfuckers brought the fucking bill. Oh my God. I didn't have enough money to pay for this bill. Skibo looked at me. He seen that I was under pressure. He passed me $100 under the table. I'll never ever forget that. And I never ever forget what he did for me. Right?
So he's keeping it real,
Before
y'all.
I flew down there.
He's keeping
I
it
had
real.
a store. Going back home, We didn't go. I bought a one-way ticket. We rode back to New York, 8 of us in a van. Instead of me going home, I went with Skibo Debo to his house. Why? We're gonna continue to shoot and film music videos because I told him I'm gonna help you get on. I'll never forget what you did for me. I'm gonna help you get on. I'm gonna put you on my next DVD. I did put him on my next DVD. That's him right there. Skibo Debo. You got Chinks Drugs. Chinks was in Miami that summer. I filmed him there. And then you got Icewear Vezo and a couple of other different people that I had filmed in my travels.
Let's stop it real quick.
The real Rick Ross.
I broke down the what's the name. So let me stop it. 20-minute mark. So far, you know, Unkasa painted a picture. Gully's picture, he's not fronting. He said what he said about the chick, how he didn't have the bread. By the second day, he was tapped out of his 900. He came back. Skibo Debo looked out for him. So he was like, yo, basically, I'm going to return the favor. I'm going to get you on and yada, yada. So far, you know, it's two sides to the story, right? It's two sides to the story. He really hasn't fronted on Unkasa yet or, you know, really got on Unkasa's helmet yet. Unkasa was all over his helmet. This is the 20-minute mark.
That I had filmed in my travels. The real Rick Ross, Icewear Vezo. He wasn't even popping at the time. And 38 Special. This is somebody who I had been working with at the time, too. A guy from Rochester that didn't really mean nothing at the time. While I was staying with Skibo Debo for about a month, I'm with him every day. Me and him getting real, real close. Once I was introduced to Skibo Debo, I wasn't really around ever again for some years. Months, years, like we wasn't my relationship with Skibo Debo because we was living the same. We was into the same shit. We became like this. And that's when a lot of y'all might have started to see that Skibo Debo started to be viewed or projected as a rapper online. You might have seen us together at thisis50.com. You might have seen us in
smash the like button, y'all. Lights are free. Hit the like button. This is the Gully TV reaction to the Unkasa. He's in the Straight Stunting magazine right now.
You might have seen us in Straight Stunting magazine together. That's Skibo right there. That's Pillow, rest in peace. That's me. So we're on our mission to turn Skibo into a rap star. I'm involved because I'm Gully TV and I got a media following, right? I was never around unlike that for a period of time. Why? I was depressed.
Okay.
I was depressed.
Now he's about to start going in on
I didn't have no money. Un's not no like
22-minute mark.
He's not a criminal. What I mean by that is a guy like me, at the time, I would basically do anything. Pimp a slut, double ups or stick ups. Like me and Skibo was a lot more alike than me and Un. So I started to spend more time with Skibo. During this period, going to Middletown with Skibo, I met his little crew. I've said this on here. This is the first time that I've encountered some young niggas that was rich. This was like Skibo's mob. Don't get me wrong. Unkasa introduced me to Skibo.
See, let me stop it again.
Right.
See, he's not fronting on Unkasa yet. He's saying Unkasa is the link to the chain of Skibo, Debo, and these dudes, right? Just wanted to highlight that, y'all.
Entering treatment at a recovery center can feel overwhelming.
Right. While being around Skibo, and Unkasa would come around sometime, like he would come to Middletown sometime, I started to know that he was abused. What I mean by abused, he was like bullied. Like he was bullied. I started to take a liking to him, a deep liking to him, because I felt sorry for him. When we was in Miami, we went to this club. We was trying to get in. All the diplomats was there. Jewel's security told him, Debo was like, yo, here's Unkasa. When we got to the door, Jewel Santana's security told him, man, I don't give a fuck about no Unkasa.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn. I started to really, really empathize with him. This is a little man in a big man's game, and he's often getting like ran over and bullied and shit like that. Like it was fucked up. I still got relationships with other rappers. We moving through New York City. I'm still Gully TV DVD. I'm just rolling with Skibo. I ain't really around us like that no more. Why he not around us? He was depressed. And he didn't really have no money. He really couldn't keep up like that.
Damn. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna let that soak in. I'm gonna go refresh my drink. That's a big contradiction, right? That's a big contradiction to what Unkasa always puts out. The Unkasa, the crayon man, always puts it out there like he is a roller. He's a money guy. He's getting to the bag. So this is the first shot by Gully that kind of throws up a signal like, yo, all right, somebody's not adding up. That's why when I did the Unkasa shit, I was like, damn, nah, Gully showed us, and Gully's gonna get on that type of time. Cause I said, yo, Gully been traveling, bro. Okay, he's living at his mom's house, y'all saying. But he showed the store. He's been to Japan. He's doing things the way you have to have some sort of money, finance, whatever you're doing, the move like this. Just want to put that out there as well. Right? There's two sides to the story, y'all.
Like that. Me and Skibo Debo was like AZ meeting Chicky. Read between the lines. That was our relationship. So you'll see a lot of pictures and videos and shit of just me and Skibo Debo. Un wasn't around no more like that because he's not really like no criminal. The thing that I knew would work for somebody like Skibo Debo, you're everything that these rap niggas pretend to be. You the real deal. his song that I did the music video for, it was called I Really Do This. You can look this music video up. I really do this. And he really, really do it. He really, really did it. He was really, really about that lifestyle that rappers project. And I used to always tell him, my nigga, you my way. You my way in. You my way in. I'm managing Skibo Debo at the time. But this is somebody, he got talent. He can rap his ass off. But when you're dealing with niggas who rap, but they already made it, they already got money, they half-ass be into it. I was 100% into it. I'm trying to make this nigga a rapper because this is my ticket. I know this. Like I said, I'm not around unlike that. But whenever we would pull up into the city and see him, I would give him a couple dollars out of my pocket, just looking out. And I maintained a relationship with him over the years, but I was more so, me and Debo had went off into a life of our own. Like I said, that was like AZ meeting Chicky. Read between the lines. Boom.
Hey, I got locked out of my house.
So now Unkasa's story is not adding up, man. But he still hasn't gone in on Unkasa yet like that.
I was still, now mind you, I'm starting to become a big deal as Gully TV. Why? Because I'm with Debo, and between my connections and him showing me the city, it was Skibo Debo who showed me City Island. It was Skibo Debo who showed me Woodbury Commons. He's opening up New York City to me. It wasn't Un don't have a car. Un don't have a car and he don't have no money.
Damn. See, there's a contradiction
I'm
again.
tailor-made for this already. I'm already Gully TV DVD. I've already interviewed Redman. I done tons of rappers. I done already interviewed them all already. I already got jewelry. I'm already fly. I'm making my way through this shit. Me and Skibo working together in Philadelphia. We're doing shit like outside of my relationship with Un, but whenever I would see him, I would still give him, a couple shorts and shit like that. Right? Sometimes I would come to the city and try to get up with Chicky. I would try to get up with Chicky, and he might not be around. And I would still need some groceries. So I would stop at Un's crib on 141st and 8th Ave, and I would ask him, yo, do you know anybody with some groceries? And he would make a couple phone calls, and he'd say, yeah, I got what you need. I got somebody for you. And I would go get some groceries, and I would give him a couple dollars. I would do this for many, many years. Right? Like I said, he's not a criminal, but the niggas that I was introduced to Unba, they were. During the course of me talking to one of my criminal homies, Black Harlem, somewhere in the conversation, we was talking about a chain that he had, and he said, that's the one that I took from Un. Yeah. And I didn't like that. I'm like, you did what? And it was right then that I'm like, you introduced me to him and you was robbing him? I couldn't believe it. This is not slander. This is the truth. Damn. You introduced me to him. You was robbing him. And
now that goes
it was
with
very awkward because
that goes with what Gully was saying. Now Gully said that he was bullied. Remember earlier in this, he said that he felt like Unkasa was bullied. So niggas that Unkasa was around robbed him. This is the let's see, time stamp it for y'all. Do a quick time stamp. Hold on. Almost a 30-minute mark. 29 minute mark. Guys that Unkasa was rolling with basically robbed him. It's gonna start getting real hairy. It's gonna get real hairy, y'all. We just, this is, I gotta give Gully his because remember Wednesday, I went in. Unkasa was going in on him. This is Gully's get back.
Liking the I did. But I'm talking to the nigga that introduced me to him, and he basically telling me, he basically telling me, Jamil, I never judged you or got in your business. I never said anything. This is how I live, my nigga. I rob and shit. So I said to him, I don't want you to be doing that. I like him. I fuck with him. I felt that I would forever be in debt with him for introducing me to Skibo Debo.
So a nigga that Unkasa supposedly fucking with robbed him. And he's robbing him.
Still moving in and out of the city because I went off on my own. I'm still Gully TV. When I come to the city, Skibo don't live in New York City. He's in Middletown. Them niggas in Middletown, them niggas is like that. Super chat, you got to wait because I don't want you to I appreciate the super chat. I don't want you to knock my train of thought off. So it's basically me and Skibo Debo because we live a similar lifestyle. And I want this rap shit. That's why I ended up in the situation that I'm in. Because I still wanted this shit. I still was working. Despite if I came around them and got any groceries and shit like that, I still had people to interview in Brooklyn, in the Bronx, in Queens. I'm still running around doing me, and I'm becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. When I would come to the city, now, I started off coming up there on a train. That's how I found out about Newburgh and Middletown. Like, the train comes through upstate New York. So this is how I'm learning this upstate New York corridor and shit like that. That's how I found out about Spesh and all of them niggas, because I'm riding the train. I went from riding the train up there to now I'm coming in cars. Because when I come for groceries, I got 2-3 niggas with me that want groceries too, right? And whenever I came to get some groceries or I came to bust a move, I was smoking weed at the time. I would go back to the block where I knew to find weed. That's 141st and 8th Ave. That's Un's neighborhood and Black Harlem, the nigga that was robbing him, his neighborhood in Head Ice. 43rd, Drew Hamilton Projects. Boom. For years, you didn't see me around Unkasa. You didn't. I went off and became Gully TV. I'm going to motherfucking Mayweather fights. I'm going to, because I got other contacts. I'm going to Miami on my own Mayweather fights. I'm going to Los Angeles. On this platform, I went to Dubai. I went to fucking Paris, France and shit. This is all rooted in me getting good groceries and shit. I would see Black Harlem and still speak to him because, like I said, I felt I owed him something too. He introduced me to Un, who introduced me to Skibo. It's a train.
It's a chain link. It's a chain link.
Led to me becoming a
chain link,
in this media shit. Boom. One of the times that I would come up there, whenever I would come up there and I got motion, I would call Un, take Un with me wherever I went. DJ Thorough. Like I said, Un was like a orphan. He was like an orphan. He lives in New York City. He's from 41st and 8th Ave, but he's a little man in a big man's game. I would call him up and take him places with me. Whoever I was going to interview, I would take him with me. Still trying to kind of like pulling him in a loop, and it became, you can run with me, shorty.
Damn. Let me stop. Gully's going in. 34-minute mark. He said, you can run with me, shorty. So basically, he's now, all that shit Unkasa was kicking on him, he's about to kick it back on Unkasa. He's about to kick it back on Unkasa, yeah. So far, Unkasa has been getting bullied. And that's looking like what it is, right? We just need Jim Jones try to front. Well, he did front him. Didn't try. He fronted on him, right? So there could be some truth to what Gully is spitting, y'all.
I've already understood his position with the diplomats. The extent of his significance and relationship with the diplomats was him kicking off that song, The Diplomatic Immunity. But he was never like loved or embraced by them.
Damn.
I told him, I fuck with you, little man. You could run with me. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you if you run with me. And that became our relationship, right? Damn. I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And if there was anything that I could do for him, I would do for him. I would still give him paper. He could call me because he didn't have anything going on. He could call me and say, yo, somebody just booked me for a show. I need an outfit, or I need X amount of dollars. This is before Cash App. I would wire it to him and shit like that. Damn. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was, I'm a big boy. It was nothing. I'm looking out.
Damn, Gully flexing on him now.
But whenever I would come to the city, I would go to either 41st and 8th Ave or 40th and Lenox. You would go look, if you go look into my background, you would see while this was going on, I always fucked with 40 Cal. 40 Cal was the first diplomat that I interviewed ever. Right?
So let's say you want to start building credit.
On Unkasa hard, man.
Where do you go? Credit Karma.
I'm telling on the whole time that, man, you can be a rapper. He don't even want to rap. He's depressed. He don't got no money. He's being abused. And he's job ass trying to, be a little hustler too. But he keep getting robbed. He's getting robbed, man. He's getting robbed all the time. I can't protect this nigga because I don't live there.
Damn,
right?
So niggas is robbing.
But the person that keeps fucking robbing him, I have a relationship with him.
Damn.
One of the last robberies that it sealed the fate as far as me trying to look out for, defend, and take care of this dude was when they came and robbed him at home. I would tell him, because he was trying to find his way on YouTube. He's starting to go live now. He's trying to pick up that which made me popular. YouTube and shit like that. This is what made me a power player. YouTube and the internet. And I would tell him, yo, my nigga, when you go live, you gotta point that camera at a blank wall. You gotta point the camera at a blank wall. So when you live streaming, a person can't determine where you are, right? So a person can't determine where you are. This is for a reason. If a person can determine where you are while you're live, this is like a GPS. They know where your location is. I told him this for a long time, right? This nigga going live from the crib, from his mom crib, unstay with his mother. Unstay with his mother. This ain't no.
Now look,
I don't,
what's the name?
This
Not
is just the truth.
I have heard that too. Let me stop it. Gully, was Gully is saying? I know a reliable source. Reliable source. I'm not going to disclose the source, but I have a reliable source. They have confirmed that. Right there, what he just said, that he stays with his mother. And could be. You know, a lot of people like that. A lot of people. He doesn't have his own place. He stays with his mother. Right? That's the same thing he said about Gully.
I stay with his mother. This ain't no diss. I don't. This is just the truth. He stayed with his mother. He's going live there. The niggas around that building and in his building, they know. Oh, he's home. He rolling up on camera. He got weed. He's known around the building as somebody who handled weed. So what did they do? What do? They go and rob him again.
Damn.
And this time they went in the house, tied everybody up, put a bag over his mom's head.
Damn.
I didn't get this information from him. He would never tell anybody this.
Damn.
I got the information from the niggas that was involved with this shit. I got the information from the niggas that was involved with this shit.
Damn.
And I was bent out of shape about it. I disliked it, but I come from that type of lifestyle. I come from doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I job ass understand it. I just don't want it happening to somebody that I care about.
Damn.
I told this nigga, yo, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta watch yourself. I'm taking this nigga at it. Pay attention to it. If you watch this platform, you weren't seeing Unkasa on nobody's platform but Gully TV for years. Whenever he rap or he got a freestyle or something like that, it gets uploaded here. When I go to DC to do my pop-up and shit, I call him. Yo, I got a check for you, my nigga. I'm gonna give you $1,000. Come out here to DC. I'm gonna pay for your travel, put you in an Airbnb. Just come and pop up to my pop-up shop. Matter of fact, bring some fucking merch with you. I'm gonna sell it for you. I did that. Brought him out there to the pop-up shop. Pumped his merch. Sent him back with a check. I am his motion for years because he's not really no criminal. He's somebody who he's from the block. He grew up amongst this shit, but he wasn't in it because it's a big boys game. You're gonna get robbed. You can't play this game, especially not where he at around Drew Hamilton and shit like that. You can't play like you can't do it. But I've always tried to protect him, and that's how I'm going too fast. The person that was involved with the robbery was in my comments one day, and he's trying to talk to me and shit. And, you know, he's commenting on my pictures and shit. And he hit me in a DM, and he said, damn, my nigga, it seemed like you don't fuck with me like that no more. He said, you let tell you some bullshit about me because I went to, when I found out about this robbery, I went to him and I asked him about it because I wanted to know that if you okay and do you need to come out and stay with me? Like he was always welcome. Yo, come stay with me. I'm eating. I'm blowing up in Gully TV. I did this Haitian Jack shit. I became who I am now. Come stay with me. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You can get money. I'll open up any door for you. Trying to pull him out of the situation that he's in. Like I said, I took care of him for a long time. I became very protective of him. That's just a natural instinct in me and shit. When he told me about what happened, the guy who did it, who he said did it, I had a relationship with him. I was mad at him because Y'all didn't rob him on the streets. Y'all went in his house. Y'all put his mother in it. Y'all put bags over his mom's head. That shit, like, how could you do this, man? And he like, man, that's fucked up. The niggas that was involved with it, the one that I have a relationship with, he was like, man, you let him tell you that, you know, this went like that. Da, 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 da. I'm like, my nigga, I know you. I know you did this. Not to mention you've told me prior that you robbed him, but I know that you were involved. I know that this is your work. I know you. I know you.
I do anything.
So niggas was robbing him. He was getting robbed in his own hood.
I need you to chill out, man. Like, just chill. And I believe my guy started going through some substance abuse shit, and that probably led to the robbery and shit like that. But I've always tried to protect this nigga. And my instinct to protect him caused me to do a video about how Jim Jones was mistreating him. I was around that shit. They have been doing that shit to him for years. They have been doing that shit to him for years. I hated it. And I would always tell him, you don't need them niggas. You can do this and this and that and just come fuck with this Gully TV shit, and I got you. And I couldn't believe that he got online talking all suicidal and shit like that. I was bent out of shape about that when I gave my all to rap, and I love this person, I love that person. I'm like, my nigga, these niggas don't love you, my nigga. I love you. I've showed you. I've taken care of you forever. I've given you shit forever. I've provided a way for you forever. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Right? I even named a crochet hat after him. I called it the Unkasa. I'm blowing up selling the PA knit. I hit him up and said, yo, I got a lane for you. What's up? I got this fucking crochet. I got this fucking knit hat that I'm gonna name it after you. I'm basically giving him a lane. I'm getting big money at this shit. You can be a distributor of PA knit in New York. I'm opening the door for him. Boom. He didn't run through the door. He does clothes. I do clothes too. I told him, yo, I want 100 sweatsuits. I said this on this platform before. I'll pay you. I've tried to open doors for him, but he wouldn't do it. As we progress, we turn into different people. My frequency is changing. I have a relationship with somebody, who he kind of like dead weight. He hustles. He try to sell clothes. He still raps somewhat. And he might sell a little groceries in between. But they got dispensaries on every corner. So that ain't what it once was. And I'm watching someone that I care about struggle as I'm becoming Gully TV media. I said what I said because I had just came from Japan, and that was a spiritual transition.
Stop. That's what I was saying when I did the Unkasa reaction. I'm like, damn, you killing this dude, but Gully's doing other shit. He's on a different way. That's why I said I was definitely gonna let Gully. I was like, y'all gotta check out Gully's content. Because Unkasa, you painted a picture of Gully that doesn't add up right now. It doesn't add up. And, you know, this is Gully's side of that picture that you painted.
was a cleanse. That trip was a cleanse. I'm gonna be detaching now. I'm gonna change I'm getting so big. I'm getting so big in life. I'm getting so successful that some changes success do that to you, starts to change you and shit, right? So I'm about to detach from certain people, places, and things. He was one of the people that I had to detach from. I never called him and told him that I was moving on with my life without him. I never called him and told him that. I never called him and told him, my friend, I'm leaving you now. I never told him that. But when I did that live stream, there was no reason for me to spare or sugarcoat the truth on them niggas mistreating him and how he should bust a motherfucker in their head. There was no reason for me to sugarcoat that because I no longer have a relationship with you. Now, he don't even know that I've moved on. He don't even know that he's cut off. You ain't did nothing to me. You ain't did nothing to me. I don't dislike you. I love you. I gotta move on now. I'm leaving you behind, right? So when the video came out of the things that I said about, the video, if y'all watch the video, y'all know that I was defending him. Y'all know that I was defending him. I got on here pissed the fuck off on these bitch-ass diplomat niggas disrespecting, rejecting, hurting my friend's feelings, and got him on the fucking internet acting transparent and hurt. It pissed me off. Y'all seen the video. I was protecting him. I was standing up for him. Nobody else stood up for him. Nobody else has been standing up for him. This has become my job. This is like one of my children. This is like one of my children. When I got off that live stream, I told y'all, I said, he's going to start calling me about this video, but I'm not going to answer because I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him anymore. There's nothing I can do with you or for you. You've given up. You've let these niggas defeat you. You online telling another man, how can you treat me like this? Why you never fucked with me? You made me so discouraged. I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck away from this nigga. He done went overboard. He done went overboard. You feel me? He done went overboard. It's too much. I can't repair you. I can't repair you. I can't defend you anymore. I can't stand up for you anymore. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. So when the video came out, he starts to call me, but I'm not picking up the phone. I don't have anything to say to you.
Damn.
I don't have anything to say to you. He starts to text me. And he like, why is everybody mad at me? I didn't even open a thread, but you know how you can see the beginning of the text? You can somewhat read it. Why is everybody mad at me? I was just saying, you know, I've been keeping it real when niggas did me like this, and it's still crying and shit like that. But like I said, I'm not answering the phone. I'm not talking to you. He continued to call me and text me wanting to talk. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I've left you already. I wish you the best of luck, but I can't deal with you anymore because you making us both look bad with this shit that you doing, my nigga. You making us both look bad.
See them linked together in the blink of an eye. 2 dental floss picks. Watch. 1, 2, 3. And they instantly link together just like that. You can see they really are linked, but watch. Just as quickly as they link, they unlink just like that. Secret to the magic...
When he realized he was cut off from my life, like a scorned bitch, like a scorned broad, he went the fuck off. He like,
Yo, Gully's crazy.
oh my God,
Gully's crazy.
my father has left me. Somebody who's been taking care of me for years. taking care of me for years, opening doors for me.
Oh man,
When y'all
Gully's
see him
crazy.
at SOBs, I got him in there. He got in there with
Yo,
me.
Gully's hilarious, man.
I'm Gully TV Media. I was invited to that show with the Wu-Tang niggas. I have a relationship with Shaheem. We got to SOBs. I don't got no ID. He can't even get in. They stop him at the door like, yo, you can't get in here. I got a broad with me. She turned around and looked, and he just started scrolling through his phone. Like, I don't know whether he thought he was going to pull some ID up out of his phone or what. I went inside to the nigga whose show it was, and I told him, yo, my nigga, your security stopped my man at the door, man. I said, I'm on the guest list, right? He said, yeah, Gully TV. I said, so I can bring anybody in here with me that I want, right? He said, yeah. I said, is with me. He said, go back to the door and get him. I went back to the door, and I got him. When I get inside SOBs, I'm in the building. I gotta do media. They passing me microphones and shit. Gangu Roach, who's often in this platform, y'all see me interview him. He was there. Gangu Roach walk up to my table. It's me, Shaheem, and my broad. Gangu Roach come up to the table, bring Dame Grease with him. Yo, this is Gully TV. We shaking hands and shit, doing it like big fellas and shit. I'm in the building. They come to me and say, yo, you got to do media, fam. That means I got to go through these. They interviewing me now. I didn't got to that space where I'm being interviewed now. I'm like, come on, When I'm done doing my interview, I'm in the building. I got Unkasa with me. I pass in the microphone. This is the same shit that I did when I'm in Philadelphia at the N1 mixtape tour. I'm keeping him in the loop. This is nobody's. I'm putting him on my Pillmatic project. This is nobody's. This is a person who the game has moved on from, but I still pull him with me because this is my guy. I like him. I've taken a liking to him and shit, right? When he understood that I'm not fucking with him no more, he went into a tantrum and started making videos about his father.
Yo,
when I heard about it, people were messaging me. I'm like, I'm not responding to him. I don't care what he say. He's dead already. It's like kicking a corpse. Why would I respond to him? He's already given up. He's already on here crying, talking about why do you treat me so bad and a bunch of other shit. I don't need to respond to somebody like that. He's already broken. But people started to message me and started to tell me some of the shit that he was saying. The nerve of you little dirty broke ass. My nigga, you told somebody, you telling people that you helped me get an image? Nigga, is you out your goddamn... I got the pictures. Anybody who follow this platform know that I was rocking diamonds and furs before I even met him. In the 90s. There's going to be another video to come with this. I'm going to give y'all a whole... Because I have to. I'm going to give y'all a whole slideshow. You're going to see all the big jewelry. You're going to see all the furs. You're going to see all the fly shit. Coogee, ice, all of that from back then to the present time. What the fuck are you talking about? You and your niggas gave me an image. Whenever I was in the presence of you and your niggas, I was like the flyest nigga there. Nobody ever got a badder bitch than me, No, you know this. I got the pictures. When we was in Miami, Sophia, that Trinidadian bitch I had, she was the baddest bitch there. This is not a person who should be talking like this. He don't get any sex. Nobody has sex with him. He don't get no pussy. I'm like, are you serious? I wasn't even gonna respond. My nigga, You don't get no pussy. Nobody, y'all have never seen him with a female. Never. You've never seen, go to my IG page. My shit is chronologically the pictures from ever. You don't see nothing but fly shit and divas and shit like that. You dressed who? The fuck are you talking about? Don't nobody fuck you. You don't get no pussy. Has probably not had pussy like this year. This is not somebody who has a Rolodex with females that he could choose from. Look at him.
Damn.
Look at him. This is somebody
Gully's
that I've tried to
him.
help build his confidence.
Gully's killing
I
him.
don't go to the barbershop. Look at his appearance. I don't go to the barbershop. He don't even go to the barbershop. Look at him on camera. He got hair coming out of his nose. You got nasal hair. The fuck are you talking about? Why would you try that with me? I've been gorgeous my whole life.
Damn,
my nigga. I come from a long line of pretty boys. The fuck are you talking about?
Damn,
my mom and daddy rock furs and shit like that. You put who on? I'm from 17th and German. I was balling when I met you. I met you. I was 7 DVDs in before I even met you, boy. The fuck are you talking about? I got you from one of my criminal homies, Black Harlem. This is a nigga who was living just like me. I got a background of robbing, taking money, doing home invasions. Everything that he did to you, I'm compatible with him because I was into the same shit. Them 40 Move niggas, Dre Solid, Head Ice, them niggas is on my couch before I met him.
Damn,
I met the criminal element of Harlem. I met the gangsters, the niggas that will tie you the fuck up. I met them first, but they didn't tell me that they was robbing him.
Damn,
they didn't tell me that. You feel me? They didn't tell me that. I'm like, man, how could you do this?
Damn,
you introduced me to this nigga and you was robbing him the whole time. Did anybody know this? Everybody, this robbery when them niggas put the bag over his mom head, this ain't no goddamn secret. Everybody knows this.
Damn,
I gotta carry this shit in my spirit. I feel sorry for this nigga.
Damn,
I feel sorry for him. You feel me? And that's why I went off when Jim Jones and them did that. I flipped the fuck out. I'm pissed the fuck off.
Damn,
I have to live with this. You feel me? My parental instincts kicked in. My parental instincts.
Damn,
What are you talking about, little boy? What are you talking about? I bought you clothes from Paris.
Damn,
like one of my children. You seen that I was in Paris? You called me. Hey, Gully, man, bring me something back. Like a child.
Damn,
I went and bought you something and brought you something to fuck back. I've been doing that for you forever.
Damn,
I've been doing that for you forever. How dare you get on here and try to portray me anything less than a baller?
Oh,
my name is the dribble god, my nigga.
Damn,
because I'm a baller and I'm a baller. I didn't give myself that name.
Damn,
my fans gave me that name. You don't have a fan base. You're nobody's. Go look at my comments. I posted a video. I'm cussing this bitch ass nigga fool bang out. This nigga in my comments talking about don't nobody want to hear Hunt. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga, don't nobody want to hear you, flunky. I'm fighting for this motherfucker in my comments and this nigga making videos about me. You creep ass nigga. You can't get no fucking reputation off of me.
Damn,
I never went without. You tried to portray me as being in Miami fucked up. Do you know if I ever struggled, my nigga, I was able to get money out of a bitch? Is you crazy? Why the fuck you think I stay in the gym and shit like that? I'm a hoe catcher by nature. That's my foundation. I come from a legacy of fucking hoe catchers. The fuck is you talking about?
Someone please explain.
Damn, he going in. Damn,
Talking about? What are you talking about? I don't gotta, my nigga. We can strip all of this shit away, and I'm still armed with a weapon. It's between my nose and my chin. This is my money maker right here. The fuck is you talking about? You can't make this shit up. You can't move around with this type of charisma. The nerve of you. Nerve of you.
Damn,
my nigga, I'm gorgeous. You know what it's like to stand next to me in public. You know what it's like to stand next to me in public. All the hoes gonna get her attention to Mill. I got the pictures. I'm the only one in Miami who's walking around with his shirt off. Big icy Gully TV chain swinging from my neck. I'm the only one that was doing that. The fuck are you talking about? The nerve of you. And I got the pictures. I got the pictures. I've been on this motherfucking YouTube in front of y'all. Can't nobody rewrite y'all interpretation of who I am. Y'all know this shit authentic. I pop it too fluently. You gotta
damn,
be born
on
with these types of
CW,
traits.
what up? Malik, what up?
Not to mention, I was a point guard and a quarterback. I'm wired different. I can't believe that you tried the audacity. Instead of you focusing that energy to Jim Jones, you turn around and try to disrespect your father.
Damn, on.
You know I've been taking care of you forever. Where would you get some money from? Where would you get some money from, my nigga? Paris, London, Dubai, Antigua. Just came from Japan. Just spent like 15 over there. What are you talking about? You don't get no money, nigga.
Damn,
I don't get nothing out of doing this to you, little ugly boy.
Damn.
Why would you try this shit?
He sound like some of these YouTube boxing niggas.
Do this.
Damn,
my fans were becoming offended at the things that you were saying out of your mouth. And you got the nerve to be posting pictures of me promoting Skibo Debo, because that's who it became about. It became about Skibo Debo because
he
rap about.
See, you was going in on this man. Now he's spitting his truth.
Both of us is bullies. That's something that I'm leaving out. So Skibo's role and my role was quite similar. We two niggas trying to protect Unkasa. Where was you at during the straight stunting video shoot? Where was you at?
Damn, on.
Where was you at? Where was you at when we was at This Is 50? Where was you at during the whole course of me trying to turn Skibo Debo into a rapper? He's a street nigga. Me trying to package him as a rapper. Where were you at? Were you trying to help? Are you in the Move Them Things music video with him? Are you in any videos with him besides the one that I shot in Miami? I was in Miami, not for you. Skibo invited me to Miami. Skibo paid for anything I asked for in Miami. Why? Because I'm Gully TV Media. I'm down there running around with this camera. While we're in Miami, I'm filming everything that's going on. It ended up on his DVD. It ended up on World Star.
Damn, on.
You on this motherfucker telling people that I was in Miami wanting Burger King and McDonald's? The fuck are you talking about? I don't eat that shit. My nigga. The fuck are you talking? What are you talking about? You're gonna create your own story.
Damn,
You're gonna create your own story. You know what I believe? I believe it bothers you that I blew up to be who I became, and you wasn't really helping me all like that. You weren't really helping me all like that. You weren't really helping me all like that. You know what you became in my life? You became a tour guide. If I came to New York, probably grocery shopping, probably about to go see Chicky. If I came to New York and I wanted to know where something was at, I would pull up on your block and ask you. You're not telling these people how I went from catching a train up there to Volvos, Lexuses, and Benzes. You're not telling these people all of the divas that I was bringing up there with me. And I got to say this right here.
Damn, on. Yo, on, man. Your stories ain't matching up, man. Your stories ain't
This
matching
right
up.
here. You called me a woman beater? Check this out. I'll slap the fuck out of a bitch today.
Oh shit.
I'll slap a bitch today.
Oh shit.
You wasn't even there when that happened. Yeah, I slapped one of my hoes up at Debo crib. You weren't even there. You weren't even there. Yeah, I slapped this bitch. I'll slap a bitch.
Oh
What the fuck
shit.
is wrong with you? Goofy? You try to project that like that's something that I check my hoe right on the spot. This bitch out of pocket. I slap this bitch out of shoes. I'll slap a bitch now.
Oh shit.
I don't adhere
Gully
to
sugar
what
free.
y'all assume to be acceptable by society.
Gully
I'm
sugar
not a part
free.
of it. I'm not a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of it. You don't know what it's like to check a hoe. Because you never been in that position. You don't got no rotation.
Damn.
Yeah, I slapped the bitch.
Damn.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Damn.
He's a woman beater. My nigga.
Damn.
I've been selling this dick my whole life.
Damn.
You have no idea.
Has
You have
Unkasa
no
responded?
idea, my nigga.
Damn.
There was certain traits that I was blessed with. That I
Yeah,
was
has
able to
Unkasa responded, man? This happened. This dropped about 5 hours ago. But it kind of contradicts everything. Gully did not duck none of the smoke. You called him a women beater, man. I had to give Gully his voice too, man. Because I did the Unkasa one on Wednesday. Man. And I felt bad because, like I said, I fuck with Gully's content. I was on the live when he did this, and I said, yo, I'm doing a reaction to this, man. Because I did the Unkasa one on Wednesday. Unkasa was trying to throw you under the bus. Well, he didn't try to, he did. But this is your rebuttal of all of that. And I said, me out over here at the desk, the news by Shanewz, man, I got to give him his rebuttal. Gully went in. He went in. Now, Unkasa, what do these guys say? You're on the clock. He's on the clock. Unkasa's on the clock, man. You got to clean this up now, Unkasa. He said niggas in your own hood was robbing you. They tied your moms up. That's some grimy shit. They tied your moms up and robbed you in your crib. Violation. It gotta be, man. This is crazy. But this is content, y'all. Now, that was, you gotta digest that, man. Check out that Gully. It's about an hour. Let me see how long it is. Yeah, it's about an hour and 33 minutes long. An hour and 33 minutes long, man. Here is the link to that. I'll put the link in the description box. But I want to get to this Pat Poose. Pat who? Pat Poose? Pat Poose and 50, man. They are, it started, I think, yesterday. Man. Yesterday, Pat Poose, 50 put out a post, right? Because, 50's the king troller. Curtis, Boo Boo, Mr. Jackson, he goes at all these guys. So he put out a post yesterday, right? And in that post, it was, that if y'all know that movie scene, right, with a dude, he's a pimp, and he goes at the bitch, and he says, she's in love with him, and he throws her under the bus, right? And then throwing her under the bus, he tells her, like, bitch, I don't love you, da-da-da-da. And 50 put that out, I believe, but then he took it down. But when he put it out, he had, I believe it was Pat Poose's head and Clarissa's head. And Pat Poose, somebody must have sent it to him, or he must have got wind of it, and he responded. But now they are in a little back and forth. with these AIs and throwing, each other on different female bodies and all this popping and locking, right? Now these are I'm doing more content on stuff like this. It is what it is. I got the boxing content is out, man. I just, like I said, I dropped the Keyshawn Davis file, right? I dropped the Keyshawn Davis file. A lot of times I think 50 does some of these things. Because I think Papoose got something coming out, right? And I think 50 does this for these guys, man. He jumps on these channels. Well, jumps on his channel and he gets at these guys to basically give them some motion, what I like to call, the motion. And if they receive it and catch the alley oop, oh well, right? Oh well. A lot of times these guys they don't know how to operate, man, when they get that assistance. But I think Papoose jumped right on it, man. Pat jumped right on it, man. Pat jumped right on. And allegedly all this is taking place because he was spotted. I think he was spotted with his ex, right? They was purchasing furs together. Right? They was purchasing they was purchasing they were purchasing furs or something. And it had the internet hot. It had the internet hot. Right? But how's the content looking, y'all? How's the content looking, man? Happy New Year, y'all. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Right? Happy New Year. But I'm gonna keep my eye on this. I know Unkasa to me, it was like he was trying to get help, right? He was trying to, cause I watched a little bit of his shit last night. It was like, he was calling for backup. He called for backup, right? Gully got out on solo dolo, man. Solo dolo. Solo dolo. Right? But how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? He said, do you think it's a disc coming? I don't know. They've been going back and forth for the last couple of days. I just think it's better content to speak on, CW. Because like I said, the boxing shit, I put out. I got a. If you watching the content now, man, the boxing shit that I got going on, all of these jealous online fan niggas, content creators, they in the bushes, man. They don't even want to pop over here no more. They scared to comment. They in the shadows because they listen. A lot of these dudes with this boxing shit never had nothing going on. And what they always would do was talk about me behind the scenes, under scenes and all that. Meanwhile, I'm actually working. I'm moving and grooving. Hold on. Hello. 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 Yes, I'm actually working, right? And I don't know, man. They just kept thinking, if we don't acknowledge him, nobody goes on his live stream. That shit doesn't listen, man. Half of these niggas that you think are popping on live streams have nothing going on in boxing other than the smoke facade of a live stream, man. The smoke facade of a live stream. And once I started understanding that, I said, you know what? Like how Gully was just breaking down, I actually have a media company with an extensive catalog of media work in boxing. But now I'm branching off, man. I'm branching off. That's why if you peep earlier, I was gonna do this earlier, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go make me some money. Because when I sit online, I lose money. I lose money. I lose money. Because these weirdos that sit online and don't do nothing in boxing think by not supporting me talking boxing, giving them actual insider information, um, they're stopping me from growing in boxing. No, you're not. I look at all of these niggas now that do boxing live streams. I'm like, man, it's a whole nother year coming by. A lot of you niggas need to go try to find a job, man. Y'all need to go try to find some work, man. Employment. CW said you popping content is fire right now. Yeah. Shout out to you, CW thumbnails, man. Shit is all you seen them thumbnails I dropped today? You seen them thumbnails I dropped today? You see the no jealous fan zone? Did you see the no jealous fan zone content that I dropped today? I dropped the no jealous fan zone, man. We got sponsors and all kind of other shit going on, man. You heard these dumb niggas? These niggas is just dumb. Majority of the boxing community, they just dumb niggas now, man. To me, dumb jealous niggas, man. Dumb jealous niggas that think by not hitting the like button. You see what I said? Niggas gotta start throwing the dollars in the cash app, man. Word. Yesterday they dropped the ball, CW. I was giving back. Yesterday was the give back. I was like, whoever had the highest cash app, I was gonna give one of the hats away. Right? I was like, yo, throw $1 in the cash app. The highest bidder, whoever gave the most on their donation, I was gonna give them a hat. I was gonna give the red. It was the red fatigue, army fatigue one, right? These dumb niggas thought, we ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I did? I shut the live down. I popped off of the live, and I went and did 5 deliveries. 5 deliveries in an hour, man. Like I said, like it don't stop over here, man. It don't stop, man. It's only gonna get bigger and bigger. And all the motherfuckers that's in the bushes now, they can't even come out the bushes. They can't even come out the bushes, man. Right? Thumbnail is fire. Thank you, CW. Thank you. Yeah, all my thumbnails now, right? Those are actual. That's actual. Majority of them are actual pictures. They're actual pictures. They're not. They're just with AI and all the shit that's going on now. They're just AI generated. Some of them are comic. Some of them are cartoonish. It's just different animations now, man. See, these are things that, and I was telling a lot of these people, I was like, yo, when I start getting on that wave, y'all are in trouble. Y'all are gonna be in trouble because you niggas been playing with illusions forever. While you was playing with illusions, I was actually really grinding. Getting all of the work. Like Gully said, I was getting all the groceries. I was stocking up on the groceries, man. You niggas don't have no groceries, especially most of you boxing niggas. Some of you niggas still never came outside, just are now coming outside. I got years and years of groceries piled up. All I tell you, man, I could do remixes for 7 years, man. For 7 years, man. For 7 years, man. My catalog is that heavy when it comes to media. But now, like I said, I'm growing. I'm doing stuff behind the scenes, man. I'm on the phone with hitters now, man. Right? And after everything that I do, or the stars that I continue to add to my uniform, I just come on and speak on my experiences. That's all I do, man. I just come like I got something real big right now brewing. It's on the deal is almost done. right? I'm just waiting for what's that saying? For the ink to dry. The ink to dry, right? And y'all still on here, well, thinking, oh, we don't watch you. We don't like your content. Man, this is my free, right? YouTube is my free studio commercial platform, right? We live in a digital world, right? That's what I use. YouTube, I use IG, TikTok, X, Facebook. It's my digital platform. Now the powers that be that control it, of course, they shadow ban me, right? But you know what they can't shadow ban? Like how I just jumped out there and did that delivery, how I do those deliveries, how I actually do the things that I say I do. They can't shadow ban that. So when these guys that you think is really popping, they're not really popping, and I'm really popping, building up my resources. And then when I come on here, it's only so much shadow banning they can actually do. That is why you are now witnessing all of these dudes laying in the bushes. They're laying in the bushes because my receipts, my stamps is so much. There's fighters that I was fucking with that I just really completely just cut off. I was like, yo, you slept on my platform, and now I'm drowning you in the sauce. You want with gimmicks. You want the gimmick route and the showing. You have no motion. You always told me that nobody watched me, but look at my motion. You have no motion. You have no motion, man. Where's your groceries? Yo, where's their groceries, man? I could do a flashback Friday right now. Where's their groceries, man? CW, where's their groceries at, man? Where's their groceries? I dropped some fire Keyshawn Davis content here. Where's their groceries, man? Right? These guys have no groceries, man. They focused on the wrong things for so long. They was focusing on the wrong things for too long, man. They're in the weirdo section, CW. They're in the weirdo section. I'm just running the numbers up right now. That's all I'm doing because it's too cold. I did a delivery, a simple one. If y'all watched that live stream, real easy. A customer pickup and drop off. A customer pickup and drop off. Probably gonna watch some Netflix now, man. Look how my equipment is sounding. Look, crystal clear. This microphone picks up everything. Listen to this. Watch. Listen to this microphone. Microphone picks up everything. Listen to this. Watch. Listen to this microphone. Microphone picks up everything. Man, you heard that? This microphone is nice, man. This microphone is nice, man. That's what I tell you. This microphone is nice, man. These niggas have no boxing motion, man. No boxing motion out here, man. And CW, remember I was telling you, I was like, yo, you gotta distance yourself from that shit, right? Because when you have a nigga, right, that sits on the panel, right? And when you sit on a panel, and then you go sit on another panel, and then you on another panel, right? What is your real value? What is your real value? What is your real value? Right? You have no value. You have no value. You just know what you look like. You look like the dirty nigga that's sitting on the corner, respectfully. That's it. You like, damn. I went and did this, that, and the third. This nigga still out there on the corner? Oh man. All that means is he did nothing all day. He did nothing all day. Right? Are you following that, CW? He did nothing all day. That is why I told you myself, I'll be like, I like my team members, guys that I know contributed to my channel. I don't mind them coming on my panel. But all it is, having an open panel with just random people, nah, that's not the vibes. That never was the vibes. Like when you have like half of these guys, if you watch them, right, they don't want to highlight this fact, right? It's like, yo, dog, you sat around for an hour and a half. Like how I'm on right now, an hour and 40 minutes. Niggas do this every day. Every single day. And then they have people on their panels. They might be on your channel for an hour and a half. Then they go sit on another channel so that's 3 hours. Like this guy and you, because it's association. Are comfortable, and he's comfortable with you. You guys did absolutely nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Panel hoppers, man. Hey, panel hoppers, man. They bring the property value down, man. Yeah, they bring the property value down, man. Yeah, they bring the property value down, man. Yeah, you know what else I like, CW? I like rocking like this, man. Yeah, when you can stand alone and rock the mic, a lot of these niggas can't stand alone. They show they weak, man. They show they weak. And you know the weakest ones is the niggas that like, peep this. Right, it's 2026. We're not holding back. The weakest niggas are the ones that are comfortable being on everybody else's platform, but not building their own shit. If you on social media that long, that many hours, and you don't have your own channel rocking and rolling, man, you are not only are you a panel hopper, you are a brand killer. A brand killer, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? Yo, hip hop real quick, man. Yo, did y'all hear your Uncle Murder shit? I want to play it, but you know, it'll get the channel straight. The wrap up, it's like 17 minutes long. It was good. I listened to it last night. CW said fast. I listened to it last night. So CW, what is your favorite drop? Let's go to my drops real quick. I got some new ones. We covered this right here. Yes, we covered that. I like that one. That was the Shakur Stevenson event. Can y'all see that? Oh, let me blow it up. Y'all can't see it. That's the Shakur Stevenson event. What about this one? This one right here is fire. Look. That's at the library right there, man. That was me working, man. Look, that's me working. That's just the work, man. See? That's an actual picture, too. Great AI effects. Great AI. The Jealous Fan Zone is rocking and rolling, man. Don't get caught up. There's CW thumbnails right here. Don't be a part of the jealous fan zone. CW thumbnails again. Don't be a part of the jealous fan zone. Because once you go in the jealous fan zone, man, ain't no coming back, man. And the jealous fan zone is easy to fall victim to. If you're comfortable being in packs, 9 times out of 10 is you got that sickness on you. 9 times out of 10, you most likely got that sickness on you. He said, I like the one with the gun and the boxing and that cartoon one. Yeah, that's the cartoon one. You like this one, huh? I like that one too. But I took that one down because I felt like I use it, but I don't, you gotta be careful, CW. Because these guys are trying to use those certain things against you. You like this one, huh? You like this one, huh? That one is fire. King Richard sauce. That's the Seymour sauce right there. The LLC certifications. Yes, that's a good one. I like that one too. I think I had that. I used that one somewhere else. This is my thumbnail right now, my avatar thumbnail. But the cartoon one is fire. That's the cartoon one. Yeah, man. That's where the donations go, y'all. So when you donate to my channel, just know we've been upgrading, drowning these dudes, man. We put them in the jealous fan zone weirdo section, man. Where they belong. Oh man. So I think I'm gonna watch me a movie now, man. It feels good. Look, yesterday I didn't have a day off, man. Yesterday we were supposed to be off. We got that snow. It just ruined my day, man. It really ruined my day, man. You know? It ruined my day off, man. It ruined the day off. CW, are you available? You want to jump on? If you want to jump on, you know, it's a new year. I haven't spoken to you since last year, right? Yeah, that's funny, right? Did you catch that one, CW? Yeah, I haven't talked to you since last year. You haven't been on the panel since last year, man. You mind coming on? You want to come on? Yeah, you haven't been on the motion talk since last year, man. You know? You want to jump on? You know, you haven't been on since last year. It is freezing outside. I did my good deed of the day, man. The old Haitian lady, she couldn't pump her gas. I had to show her the trick. I showed her the trick. You gotta hit, we have that at the job, man. When it gets cold out there, the pumps won't pump, man. You gotta smack that shit on the curb, man. Logan Rodriguez in the building. Smash the like button, Logan. Smash the like button, Logan. Right? Smash the like button, Logan. Right? Let's run down some of this content, right? What is your favorite new video that I dropped? Right? What's the favorite? I think it's this one right here, man. I called Keyshawn out, man. To me, it's this one. Right here. This is it right here. This is my favorite one right here.
Missing weight shifted dynamics, paving Abdullah's path to become a celebrated champion.
Embarrassing your team. Yeah, you embarrassed those guys, man. That's one of the best teams in boxing. You made them look unprofessional. You missed weight, man. You missed weight. Like, how did that happen? It's like Bernie told me in New York City, right? Bernie was on me about when Jihad missed weight. How did that happen? How does that happen? You have a team. How does that happen? You was overweight big time because you seen Abdullah coming.
Yes, he did.
You know Abdullah was coming. Abdullah said, y'all talk with my hands.
Yes,
he was trying to put the pressure on Abdullah. Like he was going to be scared, right? Like Abdullah was going to be scared. Man, Abdullah would have fought you. if you would have stayed around at 135. Abdul was like that. But you thought you was gonna intimidate him. And look what that did. That opened the door for Keyshawn Davis did that to y'all, man. Big time.
Yeah,
he blew the scale and he was the champion. He was the champion, right? And now he's online talking about all that. No, brother, you need to look in the mirror, man. Substance, man. You talking about Africa. You have been given a lot of opportunities. A lot of these right here, people looking the other way. This is for you. I might tell you to do some wild shit. Reaction to Keyshawn Davis. Talking about Africa. About Keyshawn Davis. You're talking about Africa. This is it.
One thing to talk trash, but bro, we all fighters. We all come from the same type of areas. Just stop being disrespectful.
Respect, unity, and authenticity.
CW.
In boxing, growth means facing setbacks and owning responsibility.
Boxing don't be about boxing. That's all YouTube is. That's all social media is. These niggas don't fuck with boxing. What are you talking about, Keyshawn? That's why I turn my camera on, so I'm not hiding my face when I do this segment. So I really turn the camera on, man. What is this guy talking about, man? What is he talking about, man? I'm starting 2026 off with a bang, man. What are you talking about, man? You're coming out of Africa for doing a lot of things that you have done in the past. Or at least he, like I said, when he fought at the Hula Theater, he made weight. Hometown fight, defended his title, stopped George Kambosos. He didn't start a riot damn near. He didn't go in nobody's locker room. And remember, they was like chippy. Watch the content. They was chippy, George Kambosos and him, about the bets and the fake jewelry and all that. It could have won left, but it didn't. But you telling him he needs to be respectful, this, that, and the third. But we have you on record missing weight at home, big time, embarrassing your team. Yeah, you embarrassed those guys, man. That's one of the best teams in boxing. You made them look unprofessional. You missed weight, man.
Substance.
You missed weight. Like, how did that happen? That's like Bernie told me in New York City, right? Bernie was
in boxing. Growth means discover the power of reflection and growth, because second chances are rare.
Right. For real, you need to relax.
Stop it right there. This is the same guy who fucked up his homecoming, but he's telling somebody they need to stop smelling it themselves. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and say that to yourself, man. This is like your second, third chance. A lot of people don't get double chances. I know a particular fight, I'm not even going to mention him, but I remember he did some shit, and he's basically blackballed right now. If you know, you know. He's blackballed. He has zero to no motion. Nobody's really pushing his motion, his movement. And all he did was one thing.
Discover the power of reflection and growth. Stay humble, embrace respect, and unlock new opportunities.
You know, so like I have to understand, but just relax a little bit, bro, and stop being disrespectful, bro. And I bet a lot more opportunities will start coming your way.
No.
Yeah, that was just my take on that, man. But great interview, man. Shout out to the businessman. You know, he's up January 31st. You heard his plans. He plans to beat Jermaine Ortiz.
Yes, this is the Source Talk with Keyshawn Davis. The Source Talk, okay. First off,
how's the content looking? Yeah, shout out to him, man. How's the content looking, y'all? How's the content looking, man? This fake ass YouTube community, right? How's the content looking, man? How's the content looking? Let me say this too. Sticking with Keyshawn, right? He's on here talking all that shit, right? And I'm gonna say alleged because I don't want to start no shit up. But you know what he did to the dude? You know they had to pay. You know that, right? Yo, they paid. They had to pay. When he had bunted dude, I don't know if it was him or Top Rank, or we're gonna just say alleged. You know they paid. They had to pay for that, man. You know that, right? They assaulted that dude. That was an assault, man. You know, that was You know, I don't think Keyshawn got arrested or locked up, but you know they had to pay. You know that, right? Does anybody know that? Nobody talked about that, but do you know that, right? Top Rank or somebody, they paid. They had to pay Mr. Albright and his team, his promoter, for that breach of contract, right? Do y'all know that? See, these are things that these content creators and these so-called boxing insiders don't even talk about, man. They probably got panels going on right now, a bunch of bum-ass niggas. It's bums, man. But I want to salute everybody that's been over here rocking out with me. The Source Substance. We did about a 2-hour live stream, man. I may still go to the library later. I don't know. I'm trying to look for some more topics. Like CW, this was your segment right here, man. You asked me, right? If you're still in here, you asked me my thoughts on Keyshawn Davis last week sometime. I told you, give me some time, I'll get to him. Right? Because if you know, I'll be out here handling my business, man. I'm just not a content digital creator, man. I'm a motion maker. Look, I get to the motion, man. I operate machines.
Start the new year right.
Look, I operate big
Master the art of skill growth. Don't let others' stinginess hold you back.
Right? Yeah. We operate heavy machines, CW. You know, these niggas done lied on Source. They done lied on Source, man. We transform, CW. They being stingy with the shit, y'all. Look, can't be stingy with the shit. Pay attention to the skills, though, man. Look how I'm getting it back up in here. Oh, so. See, I got to show the wave, man. I told my brother Gully to get on his wave, man.
Damn it, Chrissy. Look. Damn it, Chrissy.
No, Gully to get on the wave, man. So I got to show it, man. I got to show it. This right here is hilarious.
Everybody started throwing bottles and cans.
This is hilarious.
One dude was coming at me.
This was Vegas, man. CW, I wish I knew you then, man. You pulled up, man. Platinum right there, man.
Give me a reason. Give me a reason now.
Oh,
mail your ass to your mama in the box, motherfucker. I have you in that tank. Don't fuck with me. You don't want to fuck with something.
Oh, it was the real deal, man. That was the platinum. This is me.
Hills.
Down this hill. Those are my skills, man. Yeah. If I didn't know what I was doing, I would have been up in the woods right here, man. See, I was keeping me from sliding down this hill going sideways. Look. Sitting sideways. See the ice right there, man. You don't know what you do, you end up in the woods over there, man. I would have slid down this motherfucker. Yeah. Especially it ain't that much weight up in here. Look, I would have slid right down this motherfucker. Be right up in the woods. Right up in the woods, man. Yeah, I would have slid right down this motherfucker in this big ass tank. Those steep ass skills, man. I would have looked in the rear view mirror. Y'all would have seen the truck sitting sideways. I would have said, "Oh shit!" Look, see how I dropped my anchor? That was my anchor. Look, boy, got skilled. Look how I made that turn. Look how I made that turn, y'all. Look, down this hill. You know what you do? You end up in the woods, man. Yeah, now they still say, what was that? You see what that is?
Yeah, they call themselves shadow band of my content. So
I was smoked out. Now
now.
I got a crazy catalog
You said I was
that
smoked out.
exposes this fake algorithm,
I wasn't smoked out.
especially with these boxing influences.
I wasn't smoked out. I smoked something. That was my whistle right there, man. Look, talking about smoked out.
We home without it right here. Look, see it.
What are you talking about smoked out in the comments?
Yeah, they caught it.
This here's a. Estoy listo para conquistar desde Brownsville, Brooklyn. Sintamos la energía juntos.
They call themselves shadow band overlooking. It's the receipts throwing stamps. Look.
Brownsville, Brooklyn in the building, about to get the knockout.
You already know, baby.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Do your thing, Shu.
Yes, sir.
You know the vibes. Yo, January 31st, he'll be a world champion. You know, Shushu live out there by you, CW. Shushu relocated to Vegas, man. But shout out to Shoe York City, man. We still claiming and repping, man. Shoe York City. But look at Rain. Yo, Rain got more emotion than these niggas, CW. Yo, you see how Shushu and Rain gave it up? Rain said, you know the vibes, right? Come on, man. Yo, my troops, man.
There you go, Don. There you go.
Look at Donna.
Donna stepping, man.
Donna getting loose, man. Look at Donna, man.
Everybody getting loose.
Donna, man.
Monty warming up. All right, all the guys getting loose, man.
My troops, man.
All the guys getting loose. That's how I do. I do it like 300. I walk amongst the warriors.
Real boxer right here, man.
I walk amongst the warriors.
Real boxer, man. Jealous fans on ink, man.
Leonidas, man. Leonidas. Look at my man on the curl bar right there. Big Diesel. The speed bag champ. Everybody being here getting loose, man.
Here's how to legally steal.
Loose, man. Look. Yeah, my best down to one pull up. This ain't even a pull up bar right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right people. Only one more. Damn, homie. That's why I blocked your bitch ass.
That was fast.
He was over here in the bushes, man. I had to block that.
Back on it.
They told me I can only do one pull up, man. I had to block that bitch ass nigga, man.
This is Messiah Jones interviewing.
Oh, my name is Timothy Bradley, Desert Storm. They call me Californian, native Palm Springs, the Desert Storm. You already know, 5-time world champion.
Why do you forget what you've just read?
Walk on Jack, look. Yeah, man. These niggas was doing too many live streams, man. When I was really in the gyms, man. And then they was mad when I would come on here and speak on my experience.
Type of vibes. Look at the elevator. We stunting on y'all niggas, man. Don't be jealous.
That's one of my favorite videos, right? Yo, that elevator, right? Yo, we was upstate in the mountains. And that elevator reminded me of Olympus. Yo, when you go up that elevator, you be in the clouds, man. Yeah, he be in the clouds, yo. It's crazy. It's crazy. The view was crazy. You be in the clouds because that's Verona, New York. Upstate New York, you in the mountains. So when you go up on the elevator in the casino floor, yeah, you literally see the clouds, man. It was different, man. It was different. That's an old video too. I told you the content, man. Been drowning y'all niggas for years in the bushes, man. Don't be jealous.
In life's ring, resilience emerges from every fierce, unpredictable blow.
Boom! And his eye. Now, according with the hook, his ass dropped. And the referee said,
yeah, this right
fucking nut. Get the fuck over there.
This was the start of Joe Diddy Chronicles.
Now! Yeah.
Yeah, this is the start of Joe Diddy Chronicles. Yo, Joe said Joe said the ref pulled the gun out on him, man. The ref was a cop, man, but he pulled the gun out on him. Yo, the Joe Diddy Chronicles. He said the ref backed the heat out on him because of his knockout, man.
Now! Because they're all cops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Car's like, where the fuck did you get this fucking psychopath? You see what he did to that kid? Look, man, this is fucking boxing. Like, what was that? He's like, fucking Mike Tyson. What the fuck is this all this shit about?
Oh, man, classic.
Jackson going on. Jackson flashed Mr. Man down straight.
Unleash your courage.
And that's that guy that said he didn't know me, man. Yeah, CW, you catch that source right there? Yeah, that guy said he didn't know me, but he was screaming my shit. Man. Go, yeah, look. These niggas sit online and idol worship this guy. See, two of the idol worshipers had to slide up out of here. I just threw that receipt out right there. They had to get low because that's their God. Look how I had their God, man. They got up out of here.
Listen, man, they praying on your downfall, bro. Real talk. You got motherfuckers going around speaking negatively about you, saying you a dumb motherfucker, you gonna get caught up, you stupid, and you think you this and you think you that. They praying that you fall just so they can say,
Look at
I
that
told you.
Abdullah picture. I took that. That's my first time doing the cartoon comic joint right there. Look at that Abdullah picture, man. He's a world champion now. I shot his fight ringside. First time ever doing that, man. History, man. Little old me. Boxing content experience. That's Abdullah Mason. Right there. Yeah, that was their God, though. I made their God.
Can't believe the power. Las dominadas son mi ritual para despertar
This
siempre.
what got that man blocked, man. He said I can only do one pull-up, man. One pull-up. That old hating-ass nigga in the bushes. He was in the bushes. He said I can only do one pull-up. Look. Yo, in order to do these moves right here, man, this is harder than doing one pull-up. And this guy's supposed to be a military man. You should know this. Yeah, he's a jealous mark. Jealous mark, man. Jealous mark, man. Jealous mark, man. Let me see if the gym is open, man. I might run down to the gym right now, man. Give a call and see what's up, man. Are they opening back up on are they gonna be opening back up on Monday? Pick up. Yo, is the gym open? Huh? Call and see. Call and see what Dennis is doing. Not today. All right, damn. I wanted to exercise, man. All right. Where you at? You want to train? Are you going back to the city? All right. Kobe, don't get in no trouble out there, man. Yeah, don't get in no trouble, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Damn, so the gym's not open, man. I want to go exercise, man. Let me see if the pull-up ball wakes me up.
keeping machines alive. I
Hey,
drive
yeah,
the
man, I
storm
want
of
to go
progress
exercise,
every
man.
day.
Just keeping the wheels turning.
I need to go exercise, man.
Heavy.
Gotta stay sharp, CW. Yeah, CW, let me know how I look right here, man. Yeah, let me know if I got it, man. I don't want to get rusty, man. You know, it's 2026, CW. I'm about to be 47 years old, man. Let me know how I look, man. Put it in the comment section, y'all. You know? Put it in the comment section, man. Boxing content with substance, man. I think these are the videos that got these dudes in the bushes, man. They're in the bushes, man. Look at that. Look at that right there, man. That's that inside fighting from my man CW. CW said he like inside fighting. Look. Gotta get down on the inside. Look. Break them up. Break them up. That's that inside shit right there. CW said he like that inside fighting. They don't want to get down on the inside with me because I'm going to hit them with one of them stiff uppercuts, lift their chin up, and then I'm going to come behind with that hook. And then, then if I'm feeling real savagely, I might end them with a fucking knee to the face. Yeah, I might end it with a knee to the face. Because, if we in the streets, man, I might MMA a nigga with a knee to the face, man. You know? Yeah, CW got me back on my bullshit, man. Huh? CW got me back out here on my bullshit, man. This training, right?
TikTok.
Yeah, baby, look. Now, look, yeah. Let's see CW head on now, CW, look. I still got the moves right here, look. Look. I dance for him, CW, look. Look. I dance for him, man. I said, well, let's dance, man. You want to fight? Look. Yeah, that's the Buddy Missouri shuffle right there, look. That's the Buddy Bop right there, baby, look. That's the Buddy Missouri Bop right there, look. Now watch. I'm gonna show you the Buddy McGirt bot right there. That was it right there. Look, watch this. Watch my cousin real quick. Watch my cousin right here, man. Look. Watch my cousin real quick, man. Right? There you go. Look. There you go. Look. We're gonna mute it because it got music. Look. Y'all see this right here? Watch the Buddy McGirt bot, baby. Watch the Buddy McGirt bot right there, man. Hold that. Hold that. Inside right there, CW. Look. Look at him. Look at him. That's the Buddy McGirt right there, baby. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Look. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hey, yes, hold that, man. Hold that. It's boxing right here. Hold that. Hold that, man. Hold that. Hold that, man. Haka, right on the chin. Look. Play reaction. Look. Right on the chin. Hold that. Damn. Content, how that look, man? How that look, man? That's my cousin right there, man. I grew up watching that guy, man. Yo, I used to get into a lot of fights. Yeah, I used to get into a lot of fights, man. Going to his fights. He fought a lot of fights at Madison Square Garden. Hold that. That's Simon Brown right there. Hold that. That's Pernell Whitaker, man. Pernell Whitaker's the only dude I really seen beat my cousin up like that, man. Hold that. Hold that. Yeah, when you see Buddy now, right? Look. Yeah, right. Yeah, when you see Buddy now, right? He got a pop belly and all that, right? He looked like when you see Buddy now though, because he put on pounds. He got a little gut and everything. But man, he was a bad man, y'all. He was a bad man. Yeah, that's why I played this, Bruce. That was my cousin's rival. He beat him twice. He beat Buddy twice, man. Rest in peace to Pernell. Rest in peace. But yeah, that's my cousin right there, man. One of the greatest. One of the greatest right there, man. Look him up. James McGirt, man. James Buddy McGirt, man. First world champion from Long Island, man. IBF. That is why I have that. I have both of them, the IBF and the WBC. But he was the IBF champion first. And then he went on to become the WBC. And then he lost that WBC to Pernell Whitaker. But man, how's the content looking, y'all? Don't doubt me now. No. Don't doubt me now. Ha. Yo, see, Joe was a liar. They was at the gym. Hold on, man. Damn, see, I know Amani and them was there, man. They there now, man. I'm going to the gym, man. Damn, man. They probably left, man. This dude, Joe, don't be knowing, man. Did Buddy ever tell you about his shoulder injury? Yeah. Yes. He had the injury when he fought Pernell. Tear in his shoulder, man. He was never the same after that. He was never the same. I talked to him the other day. I told, cause look, quick story. I'm gonna share a quick story. The guy I was working with this dude. See, it's a small world, right? The guy that I was working with, today is Friday. Wednesday, the laborer that I had with me on Wednesday, Eric Lawson is the guy's name. He's related to, rest in peace to Eric Lawson. Eric Lawson committed suicide, but apparently he was a former sparring partner of my cousin. And he was like, because, everybody knows now on the job about me with this boxing. So the dude, we was talking, because he grew up in East Northport. And he knows Jerry Cooney. Jerry Cooney's mother house is on this block where he grew up at. And we got to talking about Jerry Cooney. And I played my video. I showed him my video at the Hula Theater with Jerry Cooney. And where I had Jerry Cooney scream, Jacko, Jacko, right, and all that, right? And he was like, oh, shit, that's cool. And then he was telling me about his family member. And he was like, yo, he used to spar Buddy McGirt. And I was like, for real? I didn't tell him yet. I was like, word, what's his name? And then I had hit Buddy up. I was like, yo, that's my cousin, man. And I called, and, you know, the dude was done. Yeah, he was done. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah. But yeah, rest in peace to Eric Lawson, man. God committed suicide. He was a former fighter. He used to spar with my cousin. Small world, man. See? It's a small world. But dude was like, yeah, man, Eric Lawson is my family. He sparred Buddy McGirt. He used to get him ready. And then I was telling him, I said, yo, he was like, he wasn't as good as Buddy. But I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, a lot of times, these fighters, they respect their sparring partners. I was breaking down the business to him. I was like, he may not have been as good as Buddy, but if you getting in the ring with a guy, you giving them rounds and getting them ready, you know, you still got skills, bro. It takes skills to get in there. And I was like, a lot of times, dudes don't be having the right people behind them. Because there's guys that you'll go to a gym, you'll be like, damn, that motherfucker could fight his ass off. But he don't have backing. He don't have money behind him. So he doesn't get an opportunity. But yo, that's what it be like, man. If you know, you know. But I'm about to run down to the gym. I see Imani's in the gym, man. Hopefully they're still down there. This dude Joe, I knew they was at the gym, man. This dude Joe, because Joe running around the city. He fucking running around doing mischief. Right? I was like, yo, they at the gym. I know they was at the gym, man. This dude just fucked my workout out, man. I wanted to go work out, man. Man, they at the gym, y'all. If they at the gym, I'm going to go live at the gym real quick. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce. Bruce, Happy New Year. He said he was told to fight even with the bad shoulder of his manager end up in the yo, you know how that goes. I don't want to speak on that, Bruce. That's all alleged. You know, people got to get paid, man. If you know, you know, right? I'm not gonna no comment on that, but look, you see Bruce's comment, right? If you know, you know, right? Right? Because look, Bruce, before I close out, right? There is no, if you gotta fight, right? Say you gotta fight, Bruce. There is no sick days in boxing, right? There is no sick days, Bruce. If you don't fight that night, you don't get paid. You know that, Bruce. You an OG in the game. If you don't fight, you can't be like, damn, I sprained my ankle. Sick day. Now you got to get in there and fight, man. You might have a broken finger, a broken hand. You got to fight, man. Right? But hey, what do I know, man? But hopefully y'all enjoyed this sauce. I'm about to run down to the gym, man. I holla.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.